Those are the wings for hire. Why is it so sensitive? Well, it's good soup. You gotta wait for good soup. This is so cozy. I'm just traumatized enough. Where is Micah? I'm going insane. That's foreshadowing. Can I not just dive off a cliff? What kind of open world game is this if I can't dive off a cliff? Hello, friends and gamers. My brain is jumbled. I don't know what we're doing. Luckily, though, we're playing something that I can pretty easily wrap my head around. We're playing Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. This is a new JRPG-style turn-based combat thing, and that is like two of my major buzzwords, so we'll be fine. There's also quite a few controls in the settings for, that is not what I wanted, for gameplay settings, right? Like I can bump down enemy difficulty and aggressiveness if I need to. Right now I'm gonna just keep everything at normal because I feel like I'll be fine there, but in a worst case scenario, we'll bump it down to easy just so we can get through some story elements. At the end of the day, it is an RPG, and the main point of an RPG, obviously we want fun combat, right? But the main point of an RPG is the story. It needs story in order to be an RPG. So, especially a JRPG style game. The story is key. So, I'm very excited to have just something very chill today. Before we get started though, I would like to thank the team over at PCube Limited. I've played another game published by them recently that I also like the story for, Nano Apostle, which had very hard gameplay. This is much more up my alley. Much more up my alley, I'm telling you. But also I would like to thank Keymailer for providing me a copy of the game as well. So we're gonna do a new game. I'm excited. I played with the sound settings quite a bit, so it should be okay. This is very bright. I'm recording this at like 8 o'clock almost. So I love the art style on the side. That's really nice. Hopefully we won't have any graphics glitches, but F to continue. Press F. If I seem I know I seem very low energy right now, but I've been dealing with a lot of chronic illness stuff this week. So that's why. Hurry up, Glenn, they're almost here. Do I have to read it? I thought there was dialogue. Finally, they were away for 3 whole years. I thought there was dialogue. Did I make it? No, I have dialogue at like 100, right? So this must be the wings for hire, or at least the old wings for hire, and then a ship. Oh no, those are the wings for hire. Something is wrong. That's not the Valiant. Isn't that a merchant ship? From Glenn. I'm gonna try to, I will read it. Mira says this isn't a good sign. And Kako says something must have happened. So this must be Mira and Kako. I'm gonna try to read it, but I am gonna do dialogue tags. Theo says an airjet is coming. That's like the escape pod, isn't it? Glenn says just the scout, but that's a single seater. I thought there was dialogue. I guess not. That's fine. I can read it. Honestly, it makes it easier. Oh, Glenn's mom. Where are the others? Dad isn't there. That's not good. That is not good. Agnes says I'm so sorry. The mom. Oh no. She's pretty. No. Is this one of Dad's bad jokes? Come on, Dad. Oh no. The art. Dear God. I didn't think we were going to start with trauma. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to raise the volume for the music, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have to. Also, the in-game graphics, there's a jump there. Sophia says that dream again. So was it just a dream or is that like actually real life? Glad says, yeah, the day my mother came back from the expedition. So that did happen. It's just like a reoccurring nightmare now. It keeps coming back to me over and over. Wait, what time is it? Theo says we're almost late for the mission briefing and we still need to find Micah. I think we'll go Micah. Micah and Ren. Yeah, we better go. All right, assemble your squad. How do I, oh, I'm like moving my mouse because I'm used to like Genshin controls. So if I move my mouse, it'll move the screen. I guess we're perspective locked. And if you've been here for any amount of time, you know how much I despise a perspective lock. I almost am like, do I need to up my graphics? Because like, I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of this game and it doesn't look like this. First of all, why did it bump my refresh rate down to the low tier? I have 144 hertz on this thing. What the heck? What if I up texture quality? What does that do? It doesn't really do much. Anti-aliasing I could bump up. That'll do. I'll bump up anti-aliasing, but texture quality isn't really doing it. Refraction? No, that's like, I think refraction is actually like in the stuff in the distance, mirror reflection things. I think that's what the refraction quality is. What if I go up? Because like, even if I go to ultra and texture quality, it's gonna bug out my OBS for a second. Actually, no, it's not. I could probably run this on ultra and still have a decent time in game. I'm gonna put it at high, but we'll keep shadow quality and refraction down. I don't know why, like I'm not opposed, but it's just the style isn't what I was expecting based on the cutscene art. Does that make sense? Confirm. Hey, what just, oh, it resets. Because the confirm is for the reset. That's probably why it bumped me back to 50. Wait a damn minute. So I just close it? Are my graphics there? Okay. Okay. So that must be what did it. It looks a little bit better now. That's good. And also I can run this, like my CPU is like a little bit higher, like it's double what it was, but my CPU before was like 1%. Now it's like 2. So like, Ah, it's not a big difference. Yeah, I think this looks better now. Okay, so we have to talk to our mom to assemble our squad so we can leave. I'll get used to the graphics, that's fine. It's just not what I was expecting based on the cutscene art. And I think that's most of what I've been seeing on like social media. But there is in the settings, which is why I was like, oh, that's weird, dialogue. And they have voice dialogue lines. So I was like, what? I'm never gonna get used to the forced perspective. I am so sorry. I do not like forced perspective in anything though, so that's not this game's fault. Agnes, the mother. So Glenn says, good morning. And Agnes says, I can't believe how messy these numbers are. It'll take me another week to cross-check everything. We are not getting through to here. It's you, Glenn. Hello, Theo. Long time no see. How long has it been? What time is it? Glenn says, you pulled another all-nighter. Agnes says, wait, it's today. Your last mission. I totally forgot. What's the last mission mean? Is that like when we get to do our like cool stuff? Could you be there later? Most parents will. I'll do my best, but I'm way behind schedule with my work. So I'm assuming she, after the dad incident, she probably stopped exploring and went to do like book stuff. I really need to have these documents fixed up by noon. And obviously that makes sense. Everyone's traumatized. Now hurry or you'll be late. Good to see you, Theo. Glenn says, sorry to bother you. I'll bring something to eat later, okay? And Agnes says, sure. Now where was I? All right. So we talked to our mom. Now we need to go outside. I still haven't assembled a squad, but I guess Theo's in our squad or something. I'm very excited to get to combat. I really want to get to combat because I enjoy turn-based combat. I like little strategies things. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna be so real. When I saw there was dialogue volume, I figured I wouldn't have to read anything, and now I'm sleepy. This game is also very saturated, which makes it cute, but also I keep my room dark at night. So this is very bright for my eyeballs. And I was talking about earlier how sometimes very highly saturated games late at night can give me a headache, so I might play with the settings a little bit. Not gonna lie. I don't even know. Would it be in graphics? There's only contrast. Why does it keep resetting me to 50 hertz? Dude, I have a 144 hertz monitor. Stop it. Okay, see, now I can do stuff with my mouse, but now it's too sensitive. The only thing is there a sensitivity? Yes. We're gonna bump this down in half. Control scheme is desktop. It recognizes an Xbox controller because I do have my controller plugged in. Oh no, that's still way too... Why is it so sensitive? What the... It also reset me back to Xbox. This game like doesn't save things properly in settings. I don't know what's up with that. It still feels really sensitive. I'm just gonna have to put it down to 0.1, but I think to be totally fair, I am pretty sure I ran into the same problem with Zenless Zone Zero. Actually, I think I'm like all the way down as low as it can go because that game is also very sensitive. And like I said, if it's too sensitive, I will also get a headache. So we have the walking and running tutorial. Oh no, it's a shift. I hate shift sprints. My hand doesn't move like that. At least it's a toggle. It's a toggle, so that's okay. I can deal with a toggle. A save point, all right. Let's, we have the auto save, but we have to have save scum slots as well, you know? Oh, I was already running, okay. Shift sprints, baby. Get Pelter's stew for mom. Don't we have a mission to go on, dude? And we're doing a fetch quest to get food for our mom? Really? Also, the audio. The music's really loud outside of cutscenes, but then in cutscenes, it's like non-existent. Hello, can I have some stew? What, you need some stew? It's still simmering. It'll be ready in a few hours. Well, it's good soup. You gotta wait for good soup. Glenn says, that's fine. Can you set aside a portion for me? And Gail says, sure thing. Glenn says, thanks. I'll drop by after our mission. Okay, so that's why we went first. Gail asks if our mom is okay. I remember the stories your parents told after their voyages. So many adventures. Those days are behind us. Perhaps I've said too much. Your stew will be waiting for you. Theo. Good on Theo for like diffusing this situation here. They say, great. Now to find Ren and Mika. Micah? I think it's Micah. We have to find Ren first. So over this way. We are running. I like this game. I just wish it was a little bit less saturated, but I don't know how to fix that. Would that be contrast? I don't think so. That's Ren. Okay. He says, I understand that, but I really need it to be open. What's it? Mocha? Are they purple? They might be. But Mocha says, I'm so sorry, Ren, but the elders have asked me to concentrate on the festival. The shop has to stay oh no, they just have like a purple mask on. Okay, cool. The shop has to stay closed until after the celebrations. But today is our graduation day, and I wanted to invite someone to celebrate. Ren. Mocha says, well, the market is still open. You can eat there, right? Get some good soup. Can't go wrong with good soup. Oh, are we glitching? We might be a little bit. I don't think we are. I really can't tell. Also, this looks so, I'm like looking over at my OBS because I'm doing the model check. This is so saturated in my OBS. I'm gonna have to, we're playing with settings again after this dialogue bit. Back to Ren says, that's not romantic at all. Oh, I hit D instead of F. I literally thought we were glitching out. Theo says romantic. And Ren is blushing and says, hey guys, what are you doing here? Theo says, the briefing is starting soon. We came to get you. Is it that late already? Curses, I better go. What about your date plans? I love Theo so much. I have no idea what you're talking about. I love this. I love a found family trope. It's one of my favorites. And this is so cozy. I love it. I love them. They're just traumatized enough. My little skrunklies. We're at settings. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Graphics. Yeah, contrast isn't doing it. Now it's like really... What about brightness? Brightness doesn't do it either. There's like not really a good way to fix the... I need a saturation setting. That's what I need. Because like you can do contrast and brightness, but that doesn't change how green this godforsaken grass is. Maybe it'll be better later on when we're in like the sky, because it's sky oceans. We're going to be in the sky later. So maybe it'll be better later on when we're there, because it'll be like blue, like this muted blue color. It looks really nice, but then the green ground is like burning my eyes. But you know what? If I was playing this like a couple hours ago before it got dark, I probably would be fine. It's just I keep my room really dark at night because it is my cave. How do I need to get up there? How do I get up there? It's like it's October, it's Halloween. I have a pumpkin on my head, right? But I always keep seeing like, would you be a witch or a vampire or a werewolf? Which one would you be? What's your Halloween costume? Like engagement bait posts on Twitter. No shame in doing an engagement bait like that. There's worse engagement bait you could do. I think festive engagement bait, honestly, is the best kind of engagement bait. Where's Micah? Because I can't go over here. Where is Micah? I'm going insane. Wait, no. Micah's over this way. Wait, Micah, where the heck are you? Oh, but the engagement bait, the festive engagement bait, right? I do think I'd probably fall in the vampire category for the sole nothing to do with my model, but for the sole purpose that I keep my apartment so dark and my eyes burn in the sun. Sage? But Sage says a loud roar that echoes through my dreams. That's a little deep, isn't it? Wind and storm, white clouds rushing through our town. Okay, I like Micah's design so much. I love her. She says, that doesn't make any sense. You don't often get storms in spring, Mrs. Sage. Sage says, my dreams are a bit cryptic sometimes. Theo kills the vibe, says, hey, Micah. Micah says, guys, Sage is saying weird stuff again. Weird, Sage says. Kids, I'm known for predicting the future. At least somewhat accurately. And no, I haven't seen Tobar around. Tobar is Micah's dad. Oh. She says, I can't find him. Holler told me he hasn't turned up at the mines yet. I've searched the whole hangar area for him. Can you guys help me? Yeah, we're doing the found family thing. Glenn says, sure. We need to go there anyway. And Micah says, thanks. I'll go first and see if I can find him. Theo says, so, a storm. Sage says, dreaming of winds and storms means change is afoot. And I am doing dialogue tags for the characters because there's just so many characters already that this is the only way we're keeping track. Will it be good or bad? Hard to say. Glenn, someday you and your friends will leave Blossom. That's the place we're currently in. It popped up really briefly earlier. When that happens, you'll have the chance to see this world with your own eyes. Much needs to change for humans to be truly safe. May the winds of change guide your way, young Glenn. That's gonna come back. That's foreshadowing. I'll be eagerly waiting to hear the tales of your adventures. Ba-bum. Oh, cutscene's over. So we need to go find Tobar with Micah. Can I not just dive off a cliff? What the heck? What kind of game is this? What kind of open world game is this if I can't dive off a cliff? I'm kidding, by the way. This way. Off we go. I'm gonna get stopped, aren't I? Oh no, surprising, I did not. There's Micah. So we need to go this way. There's Ren. Is this our airship? Are they airships or planes? Mr. Pillory? Glenn says, why are you hiding here, Mr. Pillory? Oh, that's Tobar. Okay, so he is alive. He says, don't let Micah find me. I came to see her, but I'm skipping work. Oh, it's like that meme of the, I think it was like from a Taylor Swift concert or something, of the person with the blanket on their head being like person who skipped work to be here. And it's like, they're just entirely hidden in the interview. It's been redone like and edited a million times, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's Tobar. I shouldn't be here. That reminds me, Holler was looking for you. He said something about a new machine. Oh, cave rats. I forgot about that. Thanks for telling me, Glenn. See now, when there's more than 3 characters, it starts to get hectic. Micah says, Dad, what are you doing here? And he says, nothing. I was just passing by to check if everything was okay. But shouldn't you be at work? Right. That's my cue to go. See you two later. He just wanted to cheer her on. Come on. Micah says, poor dad. He's always so worried about me. After what? Oh, so she lost her mom. Great. After what happened to mom, he really wanted me to choose a safe job. You know, to stay away from the dangers of the mines. But I ended up choosing to be a pilot instead. Glenn says, we'll protect each other. You're not alone. Found family! But now it's time for us to start our last mission. Let's do this. Yeah, right. Oh, better late than never achievement. Report for duty. Yay. That's a Steam achievement. Okay, so we report for duty. We have a save point right here. Time to save scum. I actually don't think I need to save scum yet, so I'm just gonna save over. We'll get to save scumming eventually, but I don't think it's important that we do that just yet. Talk to Minerva. Okay, so we have to talk to Minerva first, which is also such a fun character design. I also love that name. She says, your team is finally here. I thought you lot had forgotten about the test, so she's British. Theo says, not in a million years. Minerva says, we're almost ready to start the mission briefing. But Fred is having some issues with your air jets. Okay, so they're called air jets. Could you help him? We can't start until that's sorted out. Let me know when everything is ready. Okay, so where's Fred then? The compass on top, it kind of gets me every time. I almost fell off. Micah and Ren are talking. I was gonna say I hope they get to go on their little date, but I feel like something's gonna go wrong in our final mission, and that date is not happening unless you want to go have it out in a tent or something. Hi, Fred. Minerva sent you to help. Excellent. I'm preparing your air jets for the training mission. I just need a bit of scrap metal to finish off a few minor repairs, and very quickly this turned into a fetch quest. I have not flown once. Oh, and some unprocessed Arius crystals. I think that's how you say that. That's the easiest way to clean the turbines. Theo says, we can go get those for you. Fred says, good. I'm sure Terry the welder is hiding some scrap metal at the pier. And ask Dremel for the crystals. He's near the entrance to the mines. I hope this is all marked on my compass map. Oh, that's really far. You sure we can't take the air jets like a little bit to go get the stuff? You sure about that one? Oh, a treasure chest. There was one up top that I never opened. Repair kit basic? That's gonna come in handy later. Okay, how do I get down there? Steps. Okay. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I feel like the beginning mission that we're doing now, like this finishing touches, it needs to be shorter. Am I making it longer by interacting with everything? Yes, but JRPG rules, we have to at least try to interact with everything. No, maybe not yet, but like chests and stuff, we gotta interact. So this is Terry. Fred needs scrap metal. What does he think I am? A talking safe? High quality scrap is hard to come by these days. Theo says it's to repair our air jets with, and there's like plane noises up ahead, and my ears feel like they need to pop. I'm too used to it where I'm like, my ears aren't popping. What is happening? Ah, your training mission. I see. Well, that changes. Absolutely nothing. Terry's mean. What the heck? Can't help out some kids going on their final mission? Damn, okay. Fine, Terry. I see how it is. I have enough problems without you coming and taking away my... Oh, come on now. You'll give Fred the scrap anyway. Right, Terry? Well, of course. He's the Fred, after all. How could I not? Here, take it. It's not much, but it will have to do. Tell him to convince the council to give us more money. The town needs a lot of repairs, and we need support to do them. Oh, I gotta hear they got the plane noises like really well. They did those really well. They got them down. Because it's like every time I hear it, I'm like, my ears. They must pop. Who do I need to talk to? Is it you? Are you Arius? You're Dremel. Oh, we need to talk. No, the Arius crystals from Dremel. Okay. He says, Arius crystals? Sure, I have some. Freshly mined this morning. Be careful, though. They are quite toxic. How Fred is still in one piece after all these years, I don't know. How so? Well, you know, he never has enough resources or spare parts. So he's had to improvise. His use of Arius is quite dangerous. This is the setup. This is the foreshadowing. This is our little fighter jets are gonna crash, and then we're gonna be stuck on an island together. It's a miracle he hasn't lost a limb yet. But what can I say? He's Fred. The Fred. I'm sure he'll be fine. Nice day for mining. All right, back to Fred we go. I got your stuff, Fred. That was a lot less painless than I thought it would be. I'm gonna be so real. I hope we get some sort of mount later, because I'm tired of walking all these distances. I'm tired of... That's my thing. I love open world RPGs like this, or like even semi-open world RPGs where you have loading screens between areas. I don't mind a loading screen if as long as it's like not that long. However, the more open world it is, the more I want to mount. Hi, Fred. This will do nicely. Thanks to both of you. With these materials, your air jets will be good as new. Are we sure about this, Fred? Are the air jets that are good as new in the room with us, Fred? Glenn says it's amazing what you can do with so few resources. I'm constantly requesting a bigger budget, but the council has different priorities. Well, we haven't been attacked since forever. The council knows that. We're about to get attacked, bet. And we're gonna be the ones getting attacked. That's no excuse. History has shown that in times of conflict, the unprepared suffer the most. Sorry, lad. Sometimes I ramble on about these things. Tell Minerva everything is ready. The air jets are ready to be loaded into the ship. So the tiny air jets go on the ship. Now I remember that now from the beginning. Our final exam. Great, we're going to do final exams. I'm saving again. I'm gonna do an oversave just because I'm fine doing an overwrite. Why did it save to slot 3? Wait a minute. What the heck? Hi, Minerva. Let's go do our thing. She says, all right, pilots, Fred solved our issue. Gather around, let's start the briefing. As you know, today is your last training mission. Your performance will decide whether you can become pilots this year or have to wait until next year. With the coming of age ceremony getting closer and closer, we have no time to waste. Our airship, the Valiant, will take you to the training grounds 50 clicks from Blossom. It's the same airship that Glenn's parents took, and only half of them came back, so that's about to be awkward. You'll be performing basic and advanced maneuvers under my guide and... Wait a second. I thought this was turn-based combat. Do I have to fly a plane? I can't steer things. What do you mean I have to fly a plane? I really hope I don't have to fly a plane. That's the horror game right there. Me driving. This includes combat training. I'm fine with combat training, but please don't make me drive the plane. And Micah says, combat? Minerva says, of sorts. The Tribe Council has requested that we provide fresh meat for the festival. As part of your final exam, you'll therefore be hunting albatross. Theo says, I don't like hunting. And Micah says, but roasted albatross is so tasty. Any other resources you manage to find will also count towards your pilot evaluation. Good thing I interact with everything in a JRPG. Mrs. Mira has a few words for you. Didn't we talk to Mira earlier, or was that somebody else? I feel like it was Mira. But she says, every year a new generation of miners, farmers, traders, and pilots comes of age, both as specialists and as adults. The Coming of Age Festival is a celebration of both milestones. Becoming an adult signals the start of new responsibilities towards your tribe, your families, and yourselves. So it's like a coming of age story. Great. We love a coming of age found families trope. We do. The tribe has high expectations for every one of you. Get it? High expectations. The planes, high expectations. I don't know if they realize that. I hope they do. Go forth, future defenders of Blossom. May the fifth winds travel with you all. Minerva says, when you're ready, let me know. All right, let's head out. Oh, no, I think we just are heading out. Or it's the weird cut between. Oh, we have to talk to Micah and Ren, too. All right, guys, come here. What do you got to say, Micah? Not Micah. Theo first says, Chief Minerva looked much less grumpy than normal. She seems to soften when Mira's around. Ooh, what's that supposed to mean? Well, Mira was a legendary pilot. Minerva must respect her a lot. It's hard to... Oh, is that her grandmother? Because Micah says it's hard to see Gran as a fierce warrior of the sky. She's so adorable. That's cute. All right, Ren, what you got? Aren't you nervous, Glenn? He just says none of this is really new. We've done everything Minerva told us about, even the hunting. We haven't participated in real combat, though. You're tougher than me, then. Not really. There's a reason you were selected to be squad leader. Glenn says Theo or Micah would do much better. I don't know about that. You're the main protagonist for a reason. He's got the look of a main character. All right, training ground. Wait, where's the training grounds? Oh, okay, it's here. We should probably say it first, but it's fine. Hi, Minerva. We are ready to start the mission. Let's go. Excellent. Next stop, the training grounds. There's our little ship. It's so cute. Are we? I hope we're in it. I hope I don't have to steer. We've been through this. I'm not good at this. It has been half an hour and I've not done a single bit of combat. Because that's the thing. I like JRPGs, but when it is drawn out a little bit too much with no combat, that's when I start to get like iffy. I don't know, maybe we'll get to the combat and I'll love it so much, but it's giving JRPG, the fact that I'm half an hour in and haven't done a single bit of combat yet. Just like a fetch quest and a lot of dialogue. We have had trauma though, so like, it fits the bill. Minerva says the skies look clear. There are invisible air currents all around us that can destroy your air jets in seconds. That's why we use airships rather than air jets to travel between island systems. The Valiant is strong enough to withstand these currents. Your air jets aren't. There are stories of pilots who manage to survive these harsh conditions. I'm gonna never leave the relative safety of the main islands. Can I breathe, Minerva? That's not a click through. Dude, what the heck? That wasn't a click through. There's a loading screen. I thought that was to hide a loading screen. What do you mean? Woo! All right, pilots, listen up. Many generations of pilots have honed their skills here at the training grounds. We're just gonna have to go. Fly in pairs during the exam. Micah, Ren, you go together. Wahoo! From Ren. All right, from Mika. Micah, I'm gonna mix that up repeatedly. Now you let me click through. Minerva says, go to point B and follow Mira's instructions. I have to drive the plane. Theo, Glenn, I'll be taking you through your exam. First, the basics. So we're gonna get straight into a Theo. Pilot your airjet along the canyon toward the opening ahead. You can use the objective marker in front of you as reference. Watch your altitude and speed, now go. All right, airjet controls, it's giving me everything at once. So, oh, shift is accelerate. No shot, I thought it would, I hate it here. Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about this game. The shift to accelerate really got me. Next, airjet? WASD or arrows can be used for movement. It's probably meant to be played with controller, but I've said this in previous videos. I'm trying to lay off controller gameplay as much as I can for the sole purpose that I've been having some issues with my hands that I'm gonna actually get checked out once I'm done with my, like, all my traveling and stuff. I just don't have the time right now, but I do plan on getting it checked out soon. But until then, and as you can see, as I've been explaining this, I did pull out the controller. Right trigger. Yeah, this is supposed to be done with a controller for sure. So this scroll bar is very slow. I think what I'll do is I'll pull out the controller for airjet controls, but not for like actual combat. So right trigger is accelerate, left trigger is brake. I thought those are really good controls for something like this, by the way. Rotate airjet with the left stick. Okay, yeah, these are really good controls, but standard mode, left is accelerate and brake. Rotate airjet, okay, close. So, oh, that's not, those are doing different things than I wanted them to. The right trigger shot stuff and the left trigger didn't. I guess that I was in standard mode. So let's spice things up a little bit. We have placed several beacons in this area. Pick up at least 10 to complete this part of the test. This will ensure that you're comfortable with your airjet's controls. Ready to go. Okay. All right. This is a lot easier with controller. Where are the beacons? Okay, so there's one over here. The hitbox is pretty forgiving on those, which is good. Ah, I'm scared. No. Where am I? Did I get that one? Whoa. Whoa, don't hit the trees. Stop. I'm struggling. Where are the, okay, there's another beacon there. We're halfway through. We got this. Whee! Ah, get up. Ah! Okay, more. Oh my God. I'm skipping that one. I'm just skipping it. How do I decelerate? Because I do not want to be speed anymore. I need 3 more. Where are they? Oh, here's one. There's another one. Guys, I need 1 more. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, cool. I did miss a couple of them, but it's fine. There we go. Thank God it stopped. Good job. Now it's time for some hunting. See those pink Arius crystals? Albatross love to nest around those crystal formations. Their meat will be one of the ingredients of the main dish at the Coming of Age festival. Hunt at least 8 of them. That should be enough to feed the, okay, at least it's everyone. Remember, if you shoot at an enemy from a distance, you'll enter combat with a slight advantage. Oh, there's the combat. Okay. Use that to gain the upper hand. Good luck, pilots. Okay, so where are the crystals? Wait, I want to go backwards so I can try and hit this. So if I, chest! Oh, there's another chest there, but it should be where the albatrosses are. Another chest. I'm trying to get around without hitting a rock. I do not see a single damn albatross. I'm gonna go for that chest though. Targeting? Oh, you can always take the initiative and fire upon your target to start a combat with advantage. To do so, whenever reticle, I don't know how to say that word, don't laugh at me, shows up over an enemy, press RT to start a combat. I still need to do this with the controller, actually. I was gonna put the controller down, but nope. You can also open treasure chests in the same way, using RT to interact. Oh, that's what I've been doing, because I found that out kind of accidentally. Oh, get up. We need a higher altitude. Where are these god-forsaken albatrosses? Do I just have to fly around until I find one then? Because they're not there. Where are these crystals? Okay, there's some of them are showing up on the map where they actually are at. So I guess we'll just head in those directions. Like this one's pretty close. Probably get a little bit more speed. This is actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, go a little bit lower on the speed while we can closer. All right, I can shoot you from here. I'm not aiming that well, are I? Am I not close enough? Oh, I hit one! Yippee! Combat time! I'm like, how close do I need to be? Oh, okay. So this is turn-based combat, and I have dialogue now. Oh, why is it off to the side like that? Enemies declare their actions at the beginning of each turn. All right, back to keyboard and mouse controls, guys. The enemy target icons. Okay, next. A and D to select your different pilots and choose their actions with F. That's weird. Attack is physical. Arts is magic. They consume AP because they're Arius powered. Evasions raise the pilot's defense for this turn. Evading also recovers AP at the rate determined. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I attack? Guys, I don't... Oh, attack you? Can I not? What about like... Dude is shaking. Okay, can I use cold ammo? Does that work on you? Do I have to enter? You have to enter. That's weird. All right, we can just do a normal attack then. Confirm that. Spaces go... This was definitely made to play with controller. Hold on. All right, X. So if we freeze them a little bit, will they just be unable... They're unable to move. That's so good. Girly missed? Girl! They were frozen! I guess not, because I'm getting shot at pretty heavy. All right, so let's use those attacks first. 84% hit, so we'll do that. And then attack you again, see if that works. I'm just gonna do fizz attacks for now. Oh, you're almost out. This should take you out. Yeah, one down! Then we get hit. HP is interesting. We should be able to take this one out though, pretty easy. I might have wanted to use arts on that one, because that might have done more damage. I really hope Fio doesn't get taken out. Fio's at 50%. Do I have any heal items, guys? All right, let's use arts again on you. What's in our arsenal? You can get 100 HP back. Back into combat with 25. Not dead yet is a revive. I wonder... I think it won't do 50 damage all at once. Turbo is a wind energy booster. Oh, it's not an attack thing. All right, so we'll just do a normal hit then. All right. I hope that does something. I don't think it's gonna take them out though, and they're gonna attack Fio again. Yeah, why do they keep going for Fio? What did she do to you? All right, attack. This should take it out, so I'm just kind of... It has like no HP left, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's down already. See? Fio didn't even get a chance. Not bad. I don't know how I feel about the combat. Maybe once you have more characters and more like buffs, it'll be better, but like right now I'm just kind of like, it's combat. Fighter jet combat. Oh, we still have more to do. I guess you have to get it like right lined up with the reticle. Why is this taking so much of effort? This is so weird trying to like line this up. And like, because I did line it up properly and it didn't work. This game is too sensitive. I guess I gotta get closer. Finally, oh my God. Even this is like hurting my wrists. I need to get this checked out. I know I do, but I don't have time right now. All right, back in with the arts. Because I have full HP for now. Doesn't want to work. Let's take out you first. I don't think Fio's art does anything, so we're just gonna do a normal attack. Like it's a buff, sure, but for wind, and it's not the point. Did it miss? So it did no damage. My controller fell. It did no damage. Fio's gonna get taken out again. Why do they keep going for Fio? What did she do to you? Another attack round, I guess. I'll have to heal Fio on this one, I think, because they hate Fio for some reason. When is one of you gonna attack my boy? Stop attacking Fio! She didn't do anything! Alright, do that. And then Fio. We go Arsenal. Give her HP back. Alright, go. Heal. Bombs away! Take this thing out. And it's gonna go for Fio again! Oh no, this one actually did go for Glenn. Okay, I'm like, you keep attacking Fio! Why? She didn't do anything! Also, I gave up on trying to freeze these guys because it didn't work, so... I'm gonna need heals like every round at this point. Or we need somebody to come in who's a healer. I really hope like Ren or Micah's a healer because we need a healer. This is not a turn-based game that you can get away with without a healer. Thank God it's gone. I want it gone and it's gone. We still have to do more of this, by the way. All right, so there should be some more of you guys over here. Is there? Where the heck? I'm sorry, where did it go? It's down here, like lower. How much lower is it? My God. I'm like getting farther away, but not. Oh, it must be over here or around here. Oh, I hit a tree. Oh, wait, what's happening? What's happening? What? I didn't do, what happened? What is going on? What the heck? I literally didn't do anything. What the heck? I don't know what just happened, by the way. Like I hit a tree and then it was just like, I lost control. Like I hit one tree very briefly and then it was like game over. I see guys over here. Let's just go over here. Forget it. I'm probably gonna need to go back over that way, like the way I came from though, because I'm only getting like 2 in each area, it looks like. Maybe we'll find more somewhere else. All right, that worked. Okay. Yeah, the combat just feels very samey, and I think you can do turn-based combat without being really samey, but I don't know why this just feels really samey. Maybe it's because it's very early on still. Also, I'm just now realizing how loud the sound effects are. Once again, they're targeting Fio. I don't know why they target Fio. like all the time. Also, I've decided to take out the second one first. I don't know why I made this decision. I just decided this is what we're doing now. I think it's because it has more HP. I'm like, we'll take that one out first. So that one was a miss. That one wasn't. Oh! No, it was Glenn! What the heck? When did that happen? All right, not dead yet on Glenn. And so Fio's probably gonna die then if I use this. Cause, oh, Fio, don't take out Fio. Don't take out Fio. Don't take out Fio. Fio! Is she dead? Did they take, she has 24 HP. I'm like, okay, no, she's not dead. I'm like, what the heck? She's gonna heal herself then. So we're gonna attack you. That'll take you out. And then in the arsenal, oh, I have another not dead yet. When did I get that? I do not know. So, oh, my repair kit numbers stayed exactly the same as well. This is strange. All right, Fio is healed, man down, and now they're going for my boy Glenn. Wait, you have 2 HP? You're joking. Why is it still alive? I hate this. I do need to use another heal on, yeah, those numbers aren't going down. That's very strange, but I'm gonna use a heal, and then we're gonna take you out, because you suck. There we go. Goodbye. They're going for Fio, but there's only one of them now, so this is fine. We are now at a disadvantage for some reason. I don't know how this happened or when this happened, but it did happen. So I guess that's a thing now. My number of like med kits isn't going down, so we should be okay. Like I know I could use the arts skills, but it wasn't really working. So I'm just like, let's just go Fizz. We might as well. Okay, you're going for Fio. That's fine because I'm gonna take you out in the next round. There we go. Goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bored. I don't know what it is with this game. Like, I think it's because I had hype for this game. If I have like any sort of hype for a game and it's like doesn't live up to it as much as I would like, what is that? Hey guys, what is that in the sky there? Okay, stop, we're getting too close. Okay, that procced. There was something in the sky right by these guys and it looked like a dragon head. I don't like that. Don't like that. I'm gonna try to use arts again. I've been broke too many times, but apparently not enough. So if we boost wind energy this round, maybe that'll do something for like the next one. See, that frostbite hit, and now we have wind boost. So that should do something. They went for Glenn first. Oh, this one's going for Fio. They didn't do that much damage. These guys are kind of baby. All right, now let's do our attacks. So what if I wait a minute. What if I tried to frostbite both of them? So then we do that, and then we can just do a normal attack with Fio on the one we frostbit already. What if we just try to frostbite both of them? Because it's working again. I wish frostbite actually froze them, but maybe the frostbite only lasts one turn and that's what's happening. No, they're both frostbitten. Let's just start taking them out then. I still have rush on Fio, so this is so loud. Man down? Yeah, they might have 7 HP left. Nope, they're down, they're down. I think I finally figured out how to play this game, I'm not gonna lie. We do our attacks and we move. Yeah, those sound effects are going in the orange on my OBS for audio. Those are really loud. Frostbite is a damage over time mechanic. Okay, I see it now. All right, we're out. We're off rush for Fio, but it's not gonna matter because we're on victory. Yippee! I think we're done. Like, I think we're done fighting the albatrosses. Yes, finally. Minerva says those albatross didn't stand a chance. Now you have the meat. This part of the test is over. I gotta see what that flying truck is. Micah says, hey guys, how did it go for you? Fio says, we just finished hunting. She looks like she's seen some things, though. So it's over, the exam? Well, about that. Mira says, did you really think the test was that easy? No, but I've been at this for almost an hour. I would assume it is. This is taking a while. Let's see if you're truly ready to become pilots. What about my flying car? Great. Fio says, are we really gonna fight here? Or her, fight her. Oh, we're fighting Mira. She says, don't think of me as your old friend. Right now, I'm an enemy that wants to kill you all. That's a bit much. What if we actually, like, take her down? I don't want to take down Mira. She didn't do anything. Come at me with everything you have. But this is the real exam, guys. If we don't take it seriously, we will fail. Glenn, this is why you're the leader. Micah says, let's go. Mira says, I won't be gentle, kids. Prepare yourselves. Great. So I guess now we have the full team. Okay. All right, so we start with arts. Luckily, my HP is back to normal. Hot ammo and... Wait, why do I have hot ammo and cold ammo now? When did that become a thing? Frostbite. Let's do this. Actually, here, heat damage. Minus 10% heat damage for 3 turns. What about cold damage? Minus 10%. HP minus 10% cold damage for 3 turns. What about hot ammo? HP minus 10%. It's the same. I feel like Heat? I haven't used heat yet. Let's just use that one. Theo then. Arius. Oh, Theo has a heal? Bro, why couldn't I have full kits before? All right, so let's use the wind energy booster on Theo. Ren's art is hot ammo, so we'll get another round. Oh, there's incendiary rounds and napalm burst. It's minus fizz attack, so we're gonna run that. Micah's arts then has charged ammo, piercing thunder damage, shocking rounds, and electric burst. I think let's go thunder attack for shocking rounds, because that'll minus HP. All right, let's go, everyone. Let's hit it. So I wonder, can I stack? Will it be 6 rounds or just 3 rounds of like boosted heat damage? Burn. He says burn, baby, burn. You have 500 HP? I guess we're probably not supposed to take her out, because that's, why did it miss? Repair aura? She has like 700 HP. What the hell? All right, we're going all in now. Attacks on everyone. Let's go. Now we just get to sit and watch. I need like a double speed. I need my Honkai Star double speed. This is annoying. This is annoying. Mira says, work as a team. Combine your arts. As long as you support each other, there's nothing to fear. How do you combine arts, ma'am? Combine? What does that mean? I'm just gonna do another round of arts then, because you're being weird. Actually, I'm just going to attack with Theo, because she still has her arts advantage. I guess we can do the napalm burst again. Sure, fine. Shocking rounds again. I don't know what combine your arts means. We don't have combo attacks. Frostbite did something though. Maybe it just means use your arts. Like don't... Glenn and Ren both have fire rounds, so maybe the key was... Why does that always say it misses? Maybe the key was to not use fire twice, you know? There's also a little bit of a load delay to wait for like the stuff to come back. 9 lives. Rush. Theo, what are these attack things you have? All right, we're gonna do another attack round. All right, let's go, guys. We're doing damage. Like we might actually take her out, but I think it's like scripted that we do. Like this next round should probably be our last. Oh, okay, no, you just, once you get enough HP in there, enough damage in there, it just like finishes for you. Okay. Mira says, okay, enough for today. We did it. Everyone's cheering. Well fought. You have proven yourself as proficient combat pilots. Minerva says, I concur. I forgot she was still here. This will increase your final graduation score. We finished the mission. Return to the airship at once. Roger. So we didn't die. Final exam achievement. Pass the final exam. That is the achievement. But I've been in this game for an hour now, and nothing has really happened. Like we haven't hit that thing, the big thing in a JRPG, the call to action, if you will, the part of the story that changes everything. It's not just a video game mechanic. It's in any sort of narrative. There's a part of the move, like the hero's journey timeline, right? There's that call to action that basically upends the hero's entire life and changes the entire course of the story to be an actual story. It's where the main character really becomes the main character. There's a problem we have to fix much later on, but we haven't really hit that part of the story yet. We have this like, we're still in like that everyday life portion, and I've been in this game for an hour. And I know JRPGs have a history and a reputation for being super long-winded most of the time, but I've played a lot of JRPGs, and usually you hit that call to action bit within the first hour, even if the rest of the story is really long. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with long stories. I love stories. But we haven't really gotten, like we had our combat tutorial that took an hour, but also for the first half hour, we were doing fetch questing. So I don't really know how to feel, you know? I think it's mostly a pacing thing with this. It's like, have you ever watched a movie and you've gotten through the first like 45 minutes, like you're halfway through the movie and you're still just kind of there, like nothing's really happened yet? Yeah, that's kind of how this feels. But all these things kind of needed to happen. I feel like maybe not the beginning fetch quest. We might have been able to lay that off. Even the like the combat tutorial at the beginning, it's necessary because you have to learn how to fly, because that's like a new mechanic sort of thing, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I need that twist to happen in order to tell how I feel about it, because that's the part that matters the most to me. Like, what's the actual story here? What are we actually going to accomplish? Anyways, Minerva says, good job, cadets. Your combat against Mira was quite thrilling. I will now announce the test results for each of you. Theo Plume, pass. Now we get last names. We have government names now. Theo says, yes. Mika Pillory, pass. Mika's cheering. Ren Haas. That's a name. All right, pass. I feel like it would be really tragic if everyone passed but us. And maybe that's that like twist. I don't know. I need something. I need drama. Glenn Windwalker. Scoring is usually harsher for leaders. With that said, pass. See, everyone passed. It's like, okay, everything's gone perfectly. Now what? The official ceremony will be held at the Coming of Age Festival. Congratulations, pilots. Class dismissed. Everything's going perfectly. So something has to happen from here. We're at the after the mission bit. If it makes me talk to everyone, I swear. Talk without... All right, Mika. We got to keep this quick. Not Mika. You're Fio, but I can't talk to Fio? All right. Let's hit a save really quickly. I am going to oversave as well. Also, my mouse is gone. Now that I have... My mouse is completely gone now. So we're just going to oversave that. We are now forced to use controller because I used the controller for too long, so it is broken now. Is this game perfect? No. I don't think this is an early access. I think this is an official release. Hold on, I'm gonna open my... No, I'm not gonna open my Steam. Actually, I can. I can open my Steam. Hold on. This is gonna break things, by the way. I'm just curious if this is an early access release or not. No, this is a full release. This is a 1.0 release. So I don't think it's perfect yet, but I'm intrigued. It just depends on what that story twist is, because I think that's, like, I know nothing about that. Tabar is excited Mika passed, and Micah's upset because her dad keeps leaving work. But you know what? He's also going through trauma because the mom died, so... And this is a big moment. This is important. Your mom would be so proud, yeah. If only she could see you. They're being sad together. Ren is excited his mom even made it. She says, I wouldn't miss it for anything. Congratulations, Mr. Pilot. That's so cute. Don't go running away from home in one of those air jets now. That's adorable. And he says he'd never do that to her. I hope that's foreshadowing. She's being a mom. That's so cute. And then Fio's mom, Catherine, just a completely different vibe from Fio. Says not a bad outcome. Oh, wait. That's not Fio's mom. Fio says, thank you, Mrs. Hart. The other kids couldn't come. Your younger sisters and brothers are busy helping with preparations for the festival. Incidentally, there are several chores waiting for you at home. Fair is fair, right? Is Fio an orphan? That's trauma. That's weird, Catherine. That's weird. So, Glenn's mom never showed up. Talk with Minerva about the albatross meat. Why? I'm sorry, why? That's not important right now. It's time to go to sleep and see what happened to our mom, because obviously something happened to our mom, and that's probably the twist. I said something would happen to the mom with the soup, but Minerva says, good work up there, Glenn. It's not easy to defeat Mira in a dogfight. Not many pilots can say they've done that. Very impressive. Glenn says it was all teamwork, and Minerva says you managed to gather a lot of meat. The tribe will be happy. Here, take this as a token of appreciation from us. Use it to celebrate during the festival. I believe Kako is waiting for you in the town square. You'd better go. And congratulations again, Glenn. Your dad would be proud of you. Damn. Find Mira at the fountain and pick up the pelter stew. Oh, Fio says, where are you going next, Glenn? So this is just another dialogue thing. Glenn says, Mira asked me to meet Mrs. Kako at the town square. Fio says, can I go with you? I don't want to go back to the... She's an orphan! Dear God. She said, I don't want to go back to the orphanage yet. All right. Of course you can come, Fio. You're one of my favorite characters. So we find Mira, and then we pick up the stew for our mom, which probably won't even get eaten by our mom. There's no music playing either, which means something bad is about to happen. So there's our stew. And Gale says, I thought you'd forgotten. The stew is ready. So how much? And he says, don't worry. I hope it makes your mother feel better. Glenn says, I can't take this for free. For free? I can. Peace. Gale says, don't worry about that. Yeah, it's because also, like, not only, it's like the stew for his mom, but also it's like, think of it as, like, this is a gift. You just passed your test. You passed your final exam. It's a big day. Here's some free soup. Soup, it makes the world go round. What's going on here now? Why are all the elders here? Mira says, thanks for coming, Glenn. Kako is waiting for you. And Kako says, this might be a bit sudden, but the council wants to talk to you about Agnes, our mom. Could you leave us alone for a while, Mira? She says, of course. Fio, can you help me with some errands at the market? I would like to keep Fio here as my emotional support little guy. Thank you. But she says, see you later, Glenn. Kako says, we're a bit worried about Agnes. How is she? And Glenn says she's completely devoted to her work. It's like that's all that matters to her. Keel, I don't know who's who, but Akeel says after losing Edmund, which I'm assuming is the dad, she started blocking out everything around her. And Salvia says even you. I don't know who's who, so I really am just gonna read it normally. But Glenn says, yeah, which really sucks. Kako says, the people of Blossom understand her pain, but this cannot continue forever. People mourn in different ways, I feel like is something they have to get, and this is how, it's like, it takes different people longer to mourn, and obviously she like loved her husband, obviously, and it was like very traumatic how she lost him probably. But like therapy could help with that. Just saying. Do we have a town therapist? How good are they at their job? It just feels a little callous for them to be like, why is she not back to normal yet? You know? Why is she not back to normal? Even here, we need her old self back. Like, why are you not how you used to be before your traumatic thing happened? It just feels a little, ugh, you know? But I think that's the point of the story. I think it's supposed to feel like that. They're supposed to feel a little rough around the edges. This conversation is a hard one to have. Salvia says, Agnes is a strong woman whose talents cannot be wasted like this. And Akil says, if we are to help her, we need to understand what really happened during the expedition. But do you? That's the thing. Like, let her talk it out with a therapist or something. Do you really need to understand all of what happened, or just like let her heal? Glenn says you don't trust her. Why don't they trust her? Okay, Kako says, according to our tribe's rules, your parents were obliged to report all their findings after every expedition. After all, it's the tribe that provides the funds. Salvia says, but this time, she provided nothing. Let her heal, God! Everything was lost, including your own father. See, that's rough. There was no further explanation, no more details. Just let her heal. For explorers as experienced as the Windwalkers, such a dramatic accident is quite unusual. It was a traumatic accident. Glenn says, I have a lot of family members who died while exploring the world. It's so funny because the character model doesn't have a changing face like the 3D one, but the 2D is like so sad. For the Windwalkers, accidents like this one aren't all that rare, even with all the experience in the world. Kako says, maybe if you convinced her to tell me what really happened, like let her heal. Because he says here, I've respected her silence for 3 long years. You should do the same. 3 years in the grand scheme of things isn't that long. For somebody, well, I'm assuming Glenn is like 17, 18, if this is like his graduation, right? So they were together for at the very least, and this is the very least amount of time they would have had to been together to have Glenn, the child. I said 17 or 18 for Glenn. Let's go 17. Do it the very bare minimum, right? They were together for at the very least, but probably over this, 14 years. 3 years? That is like, can't do mental math, but that is like that is a small fraction of 14. Let her heal. Leave my girl Agnes alone. Akil says the Windwalker family has been an important pillar of our tribe. Just let her heal. Because if you don't let her heal, she's not gonna want to stay here, okay? She's gonna want to leave, and then you're gonna lose the entire family. Just because she's a tool to you. Your tool needs to heal. Give her time. Kako says we've already lost your father. You don't need to rub that in. I won't sit idle while we lose your mom too, and neither should you. I get this point, the idea of like losing her to her grief, but still. I feel like it just feels like they're going about it in the wrong way, because it feels like they care more about Agnes's utility to the tribe, which is also an understandable point to make, especially like for like a tribe sort of setting. But also, she's not just the utility she serves to the people around her. She is a person too, and that's kind of like the kicker. But I think that's the point this is gonna try to make, this game is gonna try to make. So I'm not mad at the game, I'm mad at these 3 characters in the game, and I think we're supposed to be mad at that. And if the fact that I care this much about it and I've gone on this long of a rant about it means they did a good job of that. I don't have to like these characters, they just have to be believable, and this is believable, because people do act like this, and people do have these motivations. Like, this feels real, even though I've said this before about fantasy settings. How you make a fantasy setting feel believable and real is through things like character interactions and things like that, and this is done well. Anyways, Kako says, congratulations on becoming a pilot, Glenn. The council has high expectations for you and your friends. See, even now, it's like they're thinking about the utility of these kids rather than like their traumas. It's just, you know? But I feel like that's the story. Mira says, that was a bit awkward, but the council has good intentions. I see, yeah, she is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, it seems, because it seems like she doesn't agree with them, but she's been with them for so long that she's like, they mean well. But you know what? The road to hell is paved entirely by good intentions. So what do we do with that, Mira? What do we do with that? Let me know if I can do anything for you, okay? Glenn says, well, I did want to go visit my dad. Dear God. It's a special day after all. Mira says, I don't believe that'll be a problem, Glenn. Talk to Fred at the hangars. Tell him you have my permission to borrow an air jet. I hope this is where it all goes wrong. I need something to happen. Like, this is dramatic enough, but also over an hour into the video. Glenn says, what about Theo? Yeah, what about Theo? Oh, Mira says, you two are rascals. Theo can go too. Yay! I love Theo! I love her so much. We need to get the whole crew together though, because it was more fun to fight with everyone. I felt like I was actually doing damage when I had all 4. The anniversary. So what? This is our new quest. What about our mom's soup? Can we go give our mom her soup? It's gonna get cold. We're just holding a bowl of soup. Like where do we got the soup at? Do we have money? Can we buy stuff? If we go buy. My repair kits didn't get used at all. Oh, I have quite a bit of money. 30 repair kits seems decent. Confirm. Areas recharge, light proof, thunder proof, dark proof, not dead yet. ×3. I'm gonna buy 1 of these just to make sure I have 6 now. Okay. Oh, no, that's my repair kit basic. ×7? I have 6. What is that? I thought it was times, I don't know. We got some stuff yet. Because it said ×10, so I thought I bought 30. Like 10 not dead yet was 125 crown, but I think I just bought 1. I'm not sure how that works. Anyways, let's go talk to Fred and maybe get stuck on an island or something. I'm surprised these guys haven't stopped me yet. You think they would? Maybe they will later. All right, where's the Fred? I'm also gonna save right here. Save. I am gonna oversave because it doesn't really matter. I haven't hit a point where I might have to save scum yet because we haven't really gotten into intense combat. You're back. What do you need? Glenn says, Grant gave us permission to go visit my dad. Yeah, I see, yes. You can take the same scouts you used for today's mission. They're refueled and ready to go. Are you leaving now? Yeah, let's get out of here. We're ready. I usually, like I try to keep my recordings to like an hour each, but I'll like hard out at 1:30 and we have like 9 minutes until we hit that. So I would like something to happen before then. We're at the Blossom Graveyard. Okay, it just was an immediate pop over for the anniversary. We're cutscened immediately. It's very somber feeling. Oh, there's already tombstone. Oh God. I don't want to, we're not crying. Oh my God, we have to talk to Mr. Memento. I haven't seen him in a while. Or we cannot. The thing says to go and find my dad. Let's just go do that. Oh, Theo says, has your mom come here lately? If she has, she's done it alone. We used to come together, but the last time was months ago. Theo doesn't say anything. All right. Which way are we going this way? Got a fancy grave, probably because they were so important to the tribe, which is a whole other thing. Or it's just easier to animate up here. In memory of Edmund Windwalker. I keep wanting to say Wind Waker, by the way. If I have said Wind Waker instead of Windwalker at any point, my bad. From his loving family, yeah, 800 to 842, so Mans was 42 years old. 3 years ago, my mom came back from the expedition. When she jumped out of the airjet alone, I knew my dad was gone. Yeah, that was what we saw at the beginning. That's the dream I keep having over and over. At least you're there too, Theo. I remember that day. The tribe had a hard time processing what had just happened. Glenn says, I don't blame them. 22 crew members were lost, including my dad. I'm assuming Micah's mom as well, because that was mentioned earlier, that she is also gone. The sky oceans are a dangerous place, aren't they? Oh, because they call the sky oceans because there's like airships and okay. But yeah, the tribe has lost a lot of people to them, like Micah's mom. Okay, so there we go. Oh no, it was a different thing. It was a different thing. Wait, was it? Theo says, Micah was 8 when she lost her mom to the mines. I was just a child when I lost my parents, or rather, they abandoned me. Dear God, the trauma with these kids. She says, I can't even remember their faces. It's like a void that I just can't fill. Glenn says, sometimes I wish I could change that stupid dream, even a little bit, so I could watch Dad coming out of his scout with that silly smile he'd have on when he came home. Theo says, I don't envy your memories. Okay, don't envy your memories, Glenn. But at least you got to know him, right? Right. Glenn says he was the coolest. And Theo says, what about your mom? Do you think she'll ever be her old self again? That's, we're going back on that one. Glenn says, I don't know. I've been waiting and waiting for her to snap out of it. It's as if she never returned from the expedition. Tough day. We got an achievement for visiting the graveyard. Theo says, did you always want to be a pilot? That's a bit complicated. This is going through. After the expedition, my mother told me the Windwalkers would stop being explorers. Really? No dialogue tags. After that, I never restarted my training to become one. When I was asked about my future, becoming a pilot felt natural to me. I just hope I made the right decision. I think you did. Now we can protect Blossom all together as a team. The tribe is the only family I have. No one will take my family away from me a second time. That's foreshadowing. I feel the same way, Glenn says. Can we stay here a little longer? I like this view. Oh, what's with this transition? Okay. They said the thing! It took an hour and a half, but they said the thing! Sky Ocean Wings for Hire, they said the thing! We still haven't gotten, like, the twist. Because there has to be that twist, right? That's what I'm curious about. And this video can't be 2 hours long. So we're home now. Give the Pelter stew to Mom. Oh yeah, we're forced perspective in here. Okay, so she's fine. But she says, I couldn't make it to the hangars. When I got there, everyone was already gone. How was it? Did you graduate? And Glenn says, yeah, we all did. Excellent. Is that Pelter stew her favorite? I'm assuming. Maybe. Do you want to share it? We can celebrate together. Now? Now you want to celebrate? Why not earlier? See, Glenn, now you're being mean about it. Let her heal. Why couldn't you have left those stupid books alone and turned up at the hangars? How much longer will you keep doing this? Isolating yourself from me, from the tribe. They're gonna fight and then she's gonna disappear. That's just how it's gonna work. I think everyone mentioning it and bringing it up to Glenn, though, probably stirred something up. He was probably like just trying not to think about it in a different way from how his mom is trying not to think about it by like throwing herself into her work. Glenn was just kind of like pushing it to the back of his mind in other ways, probably through studies actually, and like doing stuff with friends, which is not as frowned upon, but it's definitely also a coping strategy. And you know what? It's definitely healthier than isolation like the mom is doing, so I guess it's okay. It is what it is at the end of the day. I forgot I had lemonade still. Okay, but I feel like talking about it to so many people and like people asking about his mom kind of like stirred something. It planted a seed in his head and now he's like taking it out on his mom in a way. But Glenn yells in all caps that dad is gone and he isn't coming back. But I'm still here. Everyone is worried about you. Mira, Mrs. Kako, everyone. Agnes says, I'm sorry. And Glenn says, so am I. So I guess he's not. Oh, what happened during the expedition? You've changed so much. Why? Trauma, grief. That does that to a person. Glenn says, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'll go rest now. What happens when we wake up in the morning? Because I would like to stop recording in 2 minutes. You don't even get to click through that loading screen. Glenn says, I guess I'm a pilot now. What would you say if you could see us today, Dad? Oh, Agnes is still here. She says, are you awake? We have little cinematic cutscene bits. Agnes says, I know these last few months, years have been hard for you. You know how much I loved your dad. But I also love you. It's a bit late now, so can we talk tomorrow? It won't take long. Try to sleep now. See you in the morning. She's not gonna be there in the morning. She's gonna go do something and then it's Glenn says Mrs. Kako is right. Maybe the only one who can help my mom is me. See, don't think that. As a child, you are not responsible for healing your mom's trauma. That is a therapist's job. But this is what, year like 800 something? 830, I think? Like, do they have therapists in the year 830? Oh, what is it now? From Bert? Charlie says, the festival. I'm gonna miss it again because Almighty Chief Minerva needs more eyes around Blossom. The festival is the only time of the year and we can really eat as much as we want. Wait, did you hear that from Bert? Wait, what's happening now? Give me the field glass, quick. That's an airship, but we weren't expecting any new arrivals today if the dad just shows up. That's no merchant ship. Air jets. Whoa, wait, we're under attack. Sound the alarm. Who said earlier that no time get down? Whoa! Whoa! Who said earlier that the most unprepared and something? Glenn says, huh? There's my twist! There's my twist! It took an hour and a half! Glenn says, what was that? Explosions inside the town and screaming. Something bad is happening. Dude, you need to like run. Do I need to? I don't know what the key to run is. Oh, so the mom is just standing there. Did you hear that? We have to go see what's going on. People might be hurt. Oh, Agnes is still coping. Says, let the guards take care of that. You have to stay here. Oh, she doesn't want him to die after the dad died. I think I know what's happening. We have to leave Blossom. We can help the tribe better if we... Glenn says, are you serious? The town is in danger. It will be worse if we stay, Agnes says. All right. Minerva, Fred, and the other pilots will protect them. Stay, please. Glenn says, no. Maybe you've given up on everything, but I haven't. I'm a pilot now. It's my duty to protect our town. I have to go. We're also, I'm gonna stop here because I've been playing for way too long. So for the White Storm, we're supposed to go outside, but I don't want to proc that immediately. I can't I need to save though. I need to hit a save point. So you can only save at certain points. All right, well, I guess we're gonna keep going. So we need to report to the hangars. I can save at the hangars. This is okay. At least I should still be able to save at the hangars. I hope so. Oh, you're taking out the magic crystal thing. Who are these people? Why am I at such a weird angle? Oh, there's a save right here. I am also just gonna overwrite my save again. All right, now we can go to the main menu because I just saved. Yippee! We'll figure out the White Storm next time. I don't know when next time will be because my backlog is insane. But I think this truly is a JRPG. It's, even if it's not like a made in Japan JRPG, it has the vibes. Because it took over an hour and a half for me to finally reach like the twist of the story. That is an entire movie and nothing happened. It was like I guess maybe it was like a prologue sort of deal, but even like if you're gonna have a prologue that's that long, 90 minutes. I've been recording for 93 minutes. That is a movie. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit slow to start, you know? And there's a lot of different mechanics going on that feel very spread out. So it feels almost like a couple of different games combined into one, weirdly enough. I don't really know how to describe it. I like it, but I do think it's a little bit slow to start, drawn out. If you're not into really long RPGs or JRPGs in particular, I might skip this one. But if you are into that, be my guest. I also think don't play it with keyboard and mouse, play it with a controller. And if you have issues playing on controller like I do, I didn't have too many problems with this one just because it wasn't like Souls-like combat. It was kind of like turn-based I can deal with, but do be careful of that, I think, as well. But I'm intrigued. I would like to play more, especially because I want to find out more of the story. And it's very drawn out, so it's going to take me a minute to get there. But that is finally going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And once again, thank you to PCube Limited and Keymailer for providing me with a copy of Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones, as well as check out Sky Oceans on Steam and anywhere you get your games, because I think it's on other platforms. I am playing on Steam though, so that is the only one I really know of for sure off the top of my head. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!